Hej, cześć wszystkim ludzie, witam was i zapraszam do kolejnego odcinka The Book on Unwritten Tales. Witam i zapraszam do oglądania. Ale w każdym razie ostatnio spadł na ten gnom z nieba, co go uwolniła ta elfka. I teraz mamy wielkie zadanie, zanieść pierścień do arcymaga ludzi. Tak, no i nikt nam nie wierzy, dziadek nam tylko wierzy, dziadek jest szalony, a mistrz piłowar ma nas w dupie. Dobra, w każdym razie spójrz na mapie. No, to nam się czyta, bo mieliśmy zabrać jedną mapę właśnie. Więc wiesz. Zwróćcie jego uwagę. Może mechaniczną rybą, nie? Ale na razie chodźmy po garnek, bo garnek będzie naszym hełmem, tak mi się wydaje, przynajmniej zawsze tak. Jak było się małym, to garnek zawsze kojarzył się z hełmem. I mamy tą super silny, antybakteryjny jakiś tam środek do czyszczenia czegoś tam. No i wlejmy to tu i ten glut zniknie. Ja pierdzielę, chłopie. No, masz. Teraz nie będziesz musiał w ogóle macać tego żelu. No, a elo. No, by został twoim przyjacielem. No, bierzmy ten gar. Mamy hełm. Mapa i spadochron, dobra. Wróćmy się teraz tu. Przez to okno rzucimy linę chyba. Na pewno mogę zrobić coś z tą rybą, no nie żartuj. Nie budź go, nie budź go. Dobra, musimy jakoś zwrócić jego uwagę.
Yikes!
No.
What's happening? Oh, nothing much. I just scared off
No.
a pixie. What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky. Phew. That was close. I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
No rybą. Albo coś mogę z nią zrobić.
That won't work, it wiggles too much.
Za bardzo co?
That won't work, it wiggles too much. I'd rather not take Nemo apart until I know what I'm looking for.
Czego szukasz? Masz rozkojarzyć typa. No z sopelkiem raczej nic się nie stanie, nie?
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm.
No.
There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
Ja pierdzielę. Dobra, najpierw weźmy tą płachtę, czy co to było? Jakiś baner krasnoludzki. Serio? Nie mogę? Myślałem, że z okna będę mógł tam sięgnąć, no. Panie, kurde. Ale nie mam nic do podgrzania, akurat tak się składa. Mam wziąć mapę i odwrócić jego uwagę. No, mechaniczna latająca ryba. Czy jest coś innego, kurde, żeby odwrócić jego uwagę? Narzędzia, garnek, hełm dla bohatera, plecak, nożyczki. Dobra, wyjdźmy stąd. Spójrz na brodę.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The master brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller.
Co? 105
He
wtoczeni
was born the
beczki.
9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer. He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. And he was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache.
O. Dobra, on nam nic nie powie, chyba zbyt ciekawego. Może ta mysia dziura coś tam jeszcze jest w środku.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Maybe rotten food, or even more rats.
Bo tą rękę straciliśmy już, ta. Jego musimy zwrócić uwagę, no latająca ryba dla mnie jest takim... no punktem, który...
My mechanical flying fish. I built that all by myself. With my dad and Maggie.
Sopel, kuchenne odpadki. A czy jego maszyny nie możemy rozkręcić? Coś takiego? Nie? To przykra sprawa. O goddammit, chodźmy na zewnątrz, może tam coś wymyślę. Tak, opuść to miejsce. Mamy ten garnek, no. Mamy gar. To musimy jakoś ściągnąć, ta. No psia kość. Może tutaj coś jest dalej, jak pójdę w prawo za tym mostem. Może tam można przejść.
There's no way I can walk all the way to Seastone. That's many days' march through these mountains.
No chyba jednak tam nic nie ma. To jest ten bastion. Wejść do krasnoludzkiego bastionu. W ogóle to co ja miałem znaleźć? Już zapomniałem. Spadochron to jest tu i mapa jest tam. Kurde, no ja pitole. Może coś połączyć się da. Co byśmy tu połączyli, no? To z tym ja bym połączył. No nie wiem, ta mechaniczna ryba, no. Elfialina, tu bym ją zarzucił gdzieś w ogóle. Ale widocznie się nie da. Rolka.
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Jezus Maria, tam nie widać tego praktycznie. Jezus, no i po sprawie, kurde, myślałem, że... Nie to. Chcemy nożyczki.
That won't work. How am I supposed to attach the tarpaulin to the backpack?
Aha, dobra, to już wiem, to lina nam się przyda do tego. No i to... do tego. Dobra, mamy to.
So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. All I need now is the map.
A jak mapę sięgnąć? Musimy odwrócić jego uwagę. Ale jak mam odwrócić jego uwagę? Kurde, on tylko piwem się zajmuje i śpi do tego. Super nawóz.
I call it a history of dwarven cuisine.
Dobra, cicho.
No, I can't.
O kurde.
Well, maybe I can.
Dobra, już wiem, co zrobimy. O Boże, co zrobiłeś?
Guaranteed.
Dobra, jak nie mechaniczna rybka, to może robot pomoże.
First the robot needs more.
Aha, dobra, no to najpierw wkładamy te odpadki.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha! It works.
Działa, prawda? I teraz brodę damy mu DNA.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the master brewer a bit. Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen.
Kurde, uciekł zanim
I have a
dokładnie.
feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea.
Lubiłem
I like
mistrza.
Master Brewer.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Dobra, jak sobie poradził, kurde.
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance! That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
No nieźle, mistrzu piwowarze.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Jak udało ci się
When the
pokonać w ogóle
robot
tego
started
robota?
in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of her.
Oh, a shrewd tactic.
Too right, but he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't
No.
even notice.
Ciekawe, czy to robot.
Mr. Master Brewer, sir, could I maybe borrow that map over there?
What, that? Oh, lad, that map shows the finest taverns in the land. And this one's on it, too.
Oh, I'd be really careful with it.
No, to be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot going on here since war broke out. And I've got no chance of being featured again. That's why the map is staying where it is.
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa. But don't you think he's a few chills short?
Piątej klepki mu brakuje.
My granddad is a great soldier and
Ja
inventor.
pierdzielę.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But,
Jedno twarde lądowanie za dużo, Boże.
maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit
Niestabilne odrobinę.
temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Granddad and I will show everyone. I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Dobra, chodźmy do kuchni, może zostały jakieś szczątki z tego robocika, co gonił za mistrzem Wilburem. Tak? Wilburem? Czy jak on się tam nazywa? To nie mogę nic z nim zrobić.
The Master Brewer says it's very
Dobra, to słyszeliśmy. A nie mogę sobie po prostu tego wziąć?
I think he's drunk with victory, so he
No
shouldn't see
właśnie.
anything. I have it.
No,
The
no
map of the
jelo.
area. And that's the last of my gear. I must
No,
get back
nara.
to Grandad. Fast.
Mistrzu piwowarze. Elo, papa, bajatki. Chodźmy do dziadzia. Zobaczymy, co nam dziadzio powie. Na nasz hełm. Hełm, kurde. Jedź na dół.
And down we go.
Mam jeszcze tą mechaniczną rybkę, jakieś sopelki. Tutaj coś mamy jeszcze. No przyspieszmy to. To będzie zjeżdżał pół roku tam chyba. Dobra, podejdźmy do niego. Cześć, dziadku.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
No tak, no tu dojdzie, to minie pół roku.
Report back.
Melduj. Mistrz piwowar nie chce nam
Can't
pomóc.
expect any help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss sits in his fortress drinking beer from dawn till dusk, while his comrades are fighting on the front line.
I think he misses them.
Well, Well, perhaps. But one thing's for sure. We are on our own, soldier.
Dobra, dziadku, spokojnie. Mam
I
hełm.
have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it.
Boże,
And
co?
use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but
What? It's a good helmet. It's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
Mapę też
I got a
mam.
map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
I spadochron też mam.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
No
Just my
prawda.
life. But of course, I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Hihi! Udało się rozwiązać zagadkę.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril
O co
jacket
chodzi w
bullets,
ogóle, dziadku?
nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread
Boże,
and
jakie
lock
długie.
ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Dobra, no to chyba już sprawa jasna, dlaczego nam jest rybka potrzebna.
That won't work. It wiggles too much.
Zaraz kurde, ja ci się powiercę. Co mam tam zrobić? Rąbnąć?
That won't work. It wiggles too much.
Dobra, najpierw może chodźmy po ale w takim razie. Który? Dobra, coś tu jeszcze jest, po prostu czegoś nie zauważyłem, albo co? Nie wiem. Przejdźmy to tu.
Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
No nie wiem, tak sam.
The map shows the area between here.
Dobra, tutaj nic. Tutaj raczej też nic. Dobra, wbijmy do środka. Siema.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale,
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! That was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
Dobra stary, ale jak to się waży?
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know! I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, of course mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust,
Zgubiłem
add
się.
the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
It's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients.
Dobra
and
stary,
I'll
jakie
brew
potrzebujesz
some dwarven
składniki?
ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
Well, that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them. Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Dobra,
I have to...
Yeah.
to zapewne tam jest chmiel.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there.
No,
There's
wkładaj
something in
łapę.
there. Something round. Hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Dobra. Co on tam wodę chciał jeszcze? To chodźmy tutaj. Do kuchni. Rozpuścimy ten sopelek lodu.
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should speed up the melting process.
Postawmy go.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left
No
is crystal clear
elegancko.
water.
Krystalicznie woda. Bierzemy. Bierz ten gar. No dobra, mamy wodę. Chmielową szyszkę. I co on jeszcze chciał? Słód? Skąd takie coś mam wytrzasnąć? Może w kuchni gdzieś było. Nie wiem, teraz nie kojarzę. Słód, kurde. Skąd mam to wytrzasnąć? Może dziadek ma. Dobra, chodźmy do tego gnomiego domku. Wrzućmy szyszkę
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
i
Let's
zalejmy.
see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff.
Wow.
No i mamy już wiele szyszek.
Whoa! A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
Zbieraj.
I picked about 10
No,
cones.
teraz mamy
That should
10.
be enough for the dwarven ale.
I brakuje nam słodu, tak? Czyli czegoś do posłodzenia. Kuchnię chciałem.
Our kitchen.
Nie ma nic w kuchni.
There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Bierz to. Kurde. Ja pitole.
Well, that won't work. It wiggles too much.
Kurde, ty się chyba
I
wiercisz.
think there's
Sam
a
to
cog
zrobić.
in that flying fish, just like the one Grandad needs. I think there's a...
Mogę tym romnąć o ścianę? Dobra, wbijmy tutaj. I niech zrobi nam to ale.
Hello, Master Brew!
Aye,
Siema.
aye, Wilbur.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
Masz
I have a
dzbanek.
pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
Here's some
Jęczmień.
barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do. And that means I've got all I
No
need
elegancko,
to
dawaj
brew
teraz
the
ale.
lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.
No, przyrządź nam to ale. No i chyba jest gotowe.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Dzięki mistrzu piwowarze. Dobra, w każdym razie to będzie na tyle w tym odcinku. Hej, cześć, siemanko i pa pa.